A Springfield-based nonprofit is celebrating 60 years of service to the Ozarks. Billy Brightman is live at the Ozarks Area Community Action Corporation Springfield office to tell us about the OCAC celebrations and what's ahead. Billy, good morning.
Good morning. The Ozarks Area Community Action Corporation, or OCAC, is celebrating its 60th anniversary. It's one of 19 community action groups in the state, and recently budget cuts have made them worry about their 7 programs getting hit. However, this 60th anniversary is meant to celebrate the achievements of the past and look towards the future because, as the resource development manager tells me, they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. While it's OCAC's 60th birthday, it's also the 60th birthday of the National Head Start Association. OCAC's Head Start program aims to help children and their families with education and health. As for the next 60 years, leaders are looking forward to providing for the community, assuming they're still needed.
Well, we would love to work ourselves out of a job in the next 60 years. You know, our mission is focused on poverty relief. It would be fantastic to see no more need for poverty relief in 60 years. That said, we have a lot to offer that complements that.
OCAC is celebrating its birthday all year long through tours and events, and the various Head Start programs in the 10 counties it serves are celebrating their anniversary this week and next. To find out how you can possibly get involved in those celebrations, check out this article on KY3.com. Live in Springfield, Billy Brightman, KY3 News.